What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Climbing Hold News Reviews. I'm your host, Dr. Z. Today we're taking a look at Menagerie Climbing. We're taking a look at the Torso Jugs, which are super cool holds. These holds are actually poured by Composite X in Dannomond Plastic, and they are phenomenal. So let's get started. This is a huge line of holds. We've got a series of 41 holds in total. So now there's a little fun story here. So Andy Rather, owner of Menagerie Climbing, sent me these holds via UPS. They lost about half of them, so that's kind of a bummer. We were going to show you guys the whole full line here. Not only is it a review, but it is a giveaway. We are giving away these holds to one very lucky climbing gym. This is probably our best giveaway that we've done yet, by far. So we're really excited about that. Stay tuned for the details. Anyways, UPS lost half the holds, which is a super big bummer. Luckily, they lost the smaller shapes and not the bigger shapes, as you can see here. It's a huge comprehensive line that goes from extra small up to 7XL, which is just huge. So luckily they didn't lose the big ones, but they lost a lot of the feet except for 1 foot. They lost, which are called the extra small. They lost some of our small, and then they also lost, I believe, some large shapes and one of our 2XL shapes. So that's a huge bummer. But we've got most of the series here, the coolest holds of the series. We're gonna give those away to you guys, so stay tuned. Alright, so let's get started. So, as I mentioned, there is one single little lonely extra small torso jug here. This, I think, should really be thought of as more of a foot chip, but you could definitely use it on a slab. Slightly high profile foot chip. Nice little knob here, very comfortable, rounded edges, they feel great. So moving on, then we have the small set. So extra small has 10, small has 10. The UPS lost most of our small set, so unfortunately we don't have a whole lot of them to show you, but here's one of them, and it's got a nice rounded edge. Again, the torso series comes from the idea of mannequins missing limbs, what that would look like. That's kind of where Andy got his design innovation, and I think they're great. They also mimic some natural rock that I think we see outside pretty frequently. I've definitely seen features where basically it's sheared off at one side because the rock fell off, or because just natural forces over time have worn it down. But I definitely think it mimics really nicely natural rock, so that's cool. So that is the small. There are 10 in that set. Moving on to the mediums. So medium holds, definitely a size up from that. What's cool about these holds is you don't know right away what's going to be the most positive surface, and they're also somewhat technical in that there are areas like right here where we have a little subtle thumb catch, and that might make a huge difference depending on the grade of the route. So really versatile holds that are going to force your climber to think and use the holds in the best way possible. Not super straightforward, which I really like that about these holds. So there's 5 in the medium set. Moving on, then we move up to the large size here. So the large size, definitely a step up from that. Very comfortable holds. Again, can use these on just about any angle because they're so high profile. You can definitely put that on a steep wall like 45 degrees, you're still going to have a pretty positive surface. The other thing that's really cool about them is you're going to be able to do a lot in terms of like heel hooking or toe hooking or matching on certain holds to be able to move off of them, and that's always really interesting to be able to create 3D movement as a route setter. So I like that a lot.